Hello and welcome. My name is Neil, and I'm right now in beautiful Costa Rica, and literally in the middle of the jungle. And I wanted to begin this video by offering a blessing to you, and I want to just literally say that I love you and that I appreciate you and that I respect you. And a lot of times in our daily life experience, often we do not be appreciated for just literally being who we are. And so that's why I want to take the moment to appreciate you. And what is required of you for me to appreciate you? Nothing. Nothing is required except for you being you. You being your unique self. And that's enough. And you may be asking, well, how do I be my unique self? And it's very sloped here, and right now I'm inside a small hut, Maloka. And but yeah, so how do you be you? It's different in each moment. And because from 1 second ago, I am a new person and you are a new person from the being that you just were. And each passing moment is a totally new me, is a totally new you. And expressing myself has translated into letting go of belief systems that prevent me from expressing myself. And one of those belief systems that I recently became aware of and let go of was a belief system that I adopted when I was approximately 9 to 10 years of age. And this belief system, this BS that I adopted, this belief system, was that when I express myself, it's not appreciated, and I should be ashamed of expressing myself. And I embodied this for approximately until the age of 21, 22, and my body's age right now is 23, and I've literally just let go of this belief system. So up until this flash of light in this moment of time right now, I have lived my life raising my awareness to a certain degree, and then expressing that. And then once it gets to a certain degree, like suppressing myself to essentially because I felt shamed expressing myself, I felt like it wasn't appreciated, I felt like it wasn't heard. And something that I've become aware of, and I asked someone this question, and the question was, how do you feel when you speak and no one listens? And after I asked the question to this particular person, he actually, and it was a he, chose to not answer, which was hilarious. And it put me directly back into my body. And then I asked myself the question, and I reflected on it, and I asked myself, so how do I feel, and what is it to me when I speak and no one listens? And the answer that was presented and what came up was that it doesn't matter. If it's true authenticity and if it's who you are right now, that expression is enough, and it doesn't matter who listens. What's important is my self-expression and your self-expression, and then people that resonate with that self-expression can and will gravitate towards me and towards you. And so that's a belief system that I've let go of, and a new belief system that I've adopted. And I don't believe anything. That way I'm willing to learn something. And that's a belief. So most of our lives and most of our external reality is literally valid and also like our external realities is shaped by what we believe. So this is horrible news, and this is great news. And the reason for that is that when you have limiting beliefs, they show up in your external reality. And the great news is that they're not set in stone, and we can take the opportunity to transmute these limiting beliefs into something, into new beliefs. And when we adopt new beliefs and new ways of being, that is then expressed in our external, and we see that reflected back to us. And so we live in an energetic universe. Like, this is no longer a question. This is like a truth that many, many people are becoming aware of. And how we see solid matter is the energy is vibrating at a very high frequency, and it's vibrating so fast that it appears as solid matter. And now, as modern day scientists are observing the atom, they used to think that the atom was like a thing, and that there were things moving around the thing, such as like protons and neutrons and electrons. And what they're now recognizing is that the atom is 80 to 90% empty space, and it's like a energetic vortex. And you are energy. Your body is energy. Our environment is energy, and like everything is energy. And so learning about energy is learning about yourself, is learning about your environment, about like what is around us and what is within us, and additionally our potential. And right with that, we don't live in a or universe. It's not this or that. What we live in is a and universe. So there's energy, and there's matter, and there's space, and there's you, and there's me, and we live in a and universe. And right now, in this moment, how do you feel? I invite you to take a deep breath. through breathing, we directly influence our energy. And we can slow breathe and slow our heart rate and become more comfortable and deep breathe. And likewise, we can shallow breathe, like take short breaths like that, and become more stressed, become more excited, and become more fearful. And when you breathe short, shallow breaths for a period of time, our breath is directly related to chemical reactions in our brain. And when we breathe a certain way, different chemical reactions and responses happen in our brain. And like there's approximately 300, and it's over 300, but I'm not exactly aware of the exact number, but over 300 chemical reactions are happening in your brain and in my brain in every single second, just to have me sitting here and breathing and expressing and having my eyes open and being consciously aware. There's 300 chemical reactions that are happening right now, and that just happened again and again and again. So my brain and your brain is one of the biggest drug factories on the planet, and it's producing chemicals and drugs like serotonin, and which is a feel-good hormone, and a multitude and a plethora of other chemical drugs to run this bodily system that is a system. Your body's not one thing, it's a stack and a multitude of many things. And so I felt inspired and I wanted to share this today. And yes. So I thank you for being you. I thank you for expressing yourself, and stay multi-dimensional. And if you're new to this channel, I invite you to like, subscribe, and comment. And additionally, you're invited to look at my other YouTube channel in collaboration with Dennis, who's my brother, and that YouTube channel is called The Experience Podcast. So you're invited to look at that. And I want to demonstrate some of the trails that I'm on. So this is what I'm walking on, and so it's literally trails that are in the middle of the jungle, and literally in the middle of the jungle. So I love you, and not because you're doing anything. I love you for being you. I love you for being unique. Stay blessed. Peace.